rising to speak, I have no fear that you will listen to me with superciliousness, for you have come here to add to ours your enthusiasm, the stimulus of youth, and you cannot but be indulgent. Sympathetic currents pervade the air, bonds of fellowship radiate in all directions. Generous souls listen, and so I do not fear for my humble personality, nor do I doubt your kindness. Sincere men yourselves, you seek only sincerity, and from that height where noble sentiments prevail, you give no heed to sordid trifles. You survey the whole field. You weigh the cause and extend your hand to whomsoever, like myself, desires to unite with you in a single thought. In a sole aspiration, the glorification of genius, the grandeur of the fatherland. Such is indeed the reason for this gathering. In the history of mankind, there are names which in themselves signify an achievement, which call up reverence and greatness. Names which, like magic formulas, invoke agreeable and pleasant ideas. Names which come to form a compact, a token of peace, and a bond of love among the nations. To such belong the names of Luna and Hidalgo. Their splendor illuminates two extremes of the world, the Orient and the Occident, Spain and the Philippines. As I utter them, I seem to see two luminous arches that rise from either region to blend there on high, impelled by the sympathy of a common origin. And from that height to unite two peoples with eternal bonds, two peoples whom the seas and space vainly separate, two peoples among whom do not germinate the seeds of this union, blindly sown by men and their despotism. Luna and Hidalgo are the pride of Spain as of the Philippines. Though born in the Philippines, they might have been born in Spain. For genius has no country. Genius bursts forth everywhere. Genius is like light and air, the patrimony of all, cosmopolitan space, as life and God. The Philippines' patriarchal era is passing. The illustrious deeds of his sons are not circumscribed by the home. The oriental chrysalis is leaving its cocoon. The dawn of a broader day is heralded for those regions in brilliant tints and rosy dawn hues, and that race lethargic during the night of history while the sun was illuminating other continents, begins to wake, urged by the electric shock produced by contact with the Occidental peoples, and begs light, life, and the civilization that once might have been its heritage, thus conforming to the eternal laws of constant evolution and of transformation, of recurring phenomena of progress. This you know well, and you glory in it. To you is due the beauty of the gems that circle the Philippines' crown. She supplied the stone, Europe the polish. We all contemplate proudly, you your work, we the inspiration, the encouragement, the materials furnished. Luna and Hidalgo belong to you as much as to us. You love them. You see in them noble hopes, valuable examples. The Filipino youth of Europe, always enthusiastic, and some other person's heart remain ever young through disinterestedness and enthusiasm that characterize their actions. Tender Luna a crown, a humble tribute, small indeed compared to our enthusiasm, but the most spontaneous and freest of all the tributes yet paid to him. But the Philippines' gratitude toward her illustrious sons was yet unsatisfied, and desiring to give freer rein to the thoughts that seat her mind, to the feelings that overflow her heart, and to the words that escape from her lips. We have all come together here at this banquet to mingle our vows, to give shape to that mutual understanding between two races which love and care for each other, united morally, socially, and politically for the space of 4 centuries, so that they may form in the future a single nation in spirit, in duties and in aims and in rights. I drink then to our artists, Luna and Hidalgo, genuine and pure glories of two peoples. I drink to the persons who have given them aid on the painful way of art. I drink that the Filipino youth, sacred hope of my fatherland, may imitate such valuable examples, and that the mother Spain, solicitous and heedful of the welfare of her provinces, may quickly put into practice the reforms she had long planned. The furrow is laid out, and the land is not sterile. And finally, I drink to the happiness of those parents who, deprived of their sons' affection, from those distant regions follow them with moist gaze and throbbing hearts. Cross the seas and distance, sacrificing on the altar of the common good the sweet consolations that are so scarce in the decline of life, precious and solitary flowers that spring up on the borders of the tomb. Rizal's toast to Luna and Hidalgo.